Oh, well, there I go. I didn't know I had to press that button. Like I'm finding shit out like as we go. All right. So anyhow, anyway, I'm using a new software to go live. I'm not using YouTube Live. So I'm testing the waters. Testing out the waters. Let's go ahead and clear with the bells. And I also just sprayed some of my dragon blood spray too. And I'm just waiting for us to build up an audience here. Okay. No one expected me to come on around this time. And so it's quite understandable why there's not really an audience just as of yet. But I'm still going to um, get into this thing and not really hold back with the message that I have. And I admit the message is not for everybody because not everybody's divine masculine is coming to them. Welcome, Divine Film. Hi, girl. How you doing? Just honestly, you know, want to get this message out. It just kind of came over me all of a sudden. I was laying in bed and I could not stop thinking about the collective, and I was getting so many downloads. Honestly, I was trying to go to sleep and I couldn't because I had something else in mind and God had another plan for me. So here I am. For those of you that are here, please smash that like button, please, and thank you. All right, so right at this very moment, I'm going to go ahead and call in some help, and then we'll get right into the channeling. I call in air, fire, water, earth, spirit, and ether. And I also call upon the highest of the high, which is Yadhe Vahe, who will be able to give me the information that is necessary for this beautiful reading in all directions, time and space, past, present, and future. All right. Call upon Archangel Michael to help me to get this reading out. Help me to read the energy of the collective accurately, precisely. So it is, Ashe. So it is. All right. So right at this moment, there is a trumpet sound in the sky is calling all true flames, twin flames, into divine union on the earthly plane. Many are hearing the call from God to return to consciousness, to return to each other, to return home. This call comes with the reactivation of the cosmic magnets, which first drew the twins to each other, often across long distance. And regardless of personal circumstances, God's sign, it does not matter how long the twins have been separated from each other. The twin flames will truly be awakened from this dream of duality and the belief of separation, which is an illusion that our minds hold us onto as long as we have not fully awakened in our autonomy. For many twin flames, especially the masculine ones, suddenly the whole ideal of a twin flame union no longer feels like a delusion, but rather something within, something that is within our reach, something that can be firmly grasped and held on to as long as we find ourselves in a grounded reality. Now, there is an amazing opportunity for those hearing this call. Okay, the trumpet has been sounded. So those that hear it come into sacred union in this time of planetary ascension. Both twins must reach a certain level of spiritual emotional maturity for this, and there is a lot of assistance available At this now time, there are a lot of light workers, there are a lot of healers that are assisting with this work, myself included. The universe is promising us miracles if we are able to demonstrate in our own vibration the reality that we want to behold. The free flowing divine unconditional love anchored in the twin flame consciousness, along with radical forgiveness. When we learn how to forgive, that is kind of like the segue into 3D union. This is what all of us must surrender into, and this is what we're all striving for. And while our unions may still be a work in progress, many twin flame couples are finding that they are already united as one in all the ways that matter. Okay? And that the physical reunion is merely a natural and inevitable consequence of our deeper energetic and vibrational alignment with each other and with the divine plan. Okay? There is nothing that we need to do besides to vibrate at the right frequency, the right vibrational frequency that puts us in alignment with our true twin flame. And therefore, it is by making changes on the inside. Notice that I said that it was inside and not the outside. Okay. That we change what is being seen on the outside. So within, so without. You guys hear me say that all the time, and it is so true. This phase of the journey requires stamina and patience. And as twin flames, it is fully within our gift to create the energetic and vibrational resonance needed to reach the higher vibrations of illumination. So, divine masculine is coming home. There is a message from divine masculine that I am going to channel for you guys, in addition to what I have already quoted, what I have already said. I know. This is funny. There is nothing but moderators here. This is crazy. But obviously, you guys are in vibrational frequency and alignment, and the others are not. Yet, I still feel like there are going to be people that are going to still join us. Yes, you guys are all being supportive. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. I highlighted your comment, Divine Femme. Love all of the comments. Love all of the support. Let's go ahead and see what is going on. What messages is Divine Masculine wanting to get through? I am so grateful that you guys are out here. Please do not forget to smash that like button as well. Amen. They sure will. Okay. All right. So we have two cards that came out at one time, and I really feel that Divine Masculine with the Strength card and the Death card has been strengthened through the transformation. There is a huge transformation that is happening in the collective with our Divine Masculines. Our Divine Masculines are actually experiencing a spiritual rebirth, like a resurrection, like the resurrection that Jesus Christ talked about, which is of a spiritual nature and not a physical one. Okay. So it's like some of them have experienced a spiritual death of the ego. That's what I'm picking up. There has been a major death of the ego, which is allowing for divine masculine to awaken to the union. Your divine counterpart is very aware of this connection. Very rare that this is some type of past life connection. And it is one that is truly of divine nature. Okay, you got that with the Two of Cups here. I can't make this stuff up. All right. So your divine counterpart is sensing the union, having anxiety about the union, having anxiety about the separation. And this is really what is being put into the collective. It's that resounding trumpet, okay? That trumpet has already sounded, it's went off. For those that are in the vibrational alignment and frequency, they are awakening. They are awakening to who they are. They are awakening in their autonomy. They are remembering. Okay. It is their job to remember who they are. And with that being said, they're starting to tap into their intuition. They're starting to listen instead of, whoo, that card just flew right out of my hand. All right. And it's in reverse. All right. So we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Some of them are still struggling with setting boundaries. Some of them are still having issues with setting boundaries. Okay. Prioritizing, even putting themselves first, let alone putting you first. We'll get to that part. But they're still having issues with connections. All right. This also can mean temporary delays. It doesn't necessarily mean it has to be a delay with the union. It could be like delays in income. Maybe some of them may be waiting on a check and maybe they're being held up. The check's being held up. All right. Please take what resonates. Everything is not always about love. But based off of what I'm feeling, based off of what I'm seeing, um, with the Four of Swords, they're awakening, you see. But there's still three swords that are hanging on the back wall. So they're still like resting in a resting period for many of them. All right. And this is why I feel like God had to get them alone. Some of them are alone so they can think, because they weren't able to think as long as they was in a relationship, as long as they were not in their power. I feel that that's what they had to overcome. The musician. Look at this. They had to awaken to their autonomy and how powerful and how magical they really are. They didn't even know their own power. All right. They didn't even know anything about the four elements and how to use it to manifest. I believe they're learning how to manifest. They're learning how to manifest not only their love relationship, but how to manifest things that are, tangible, things that normally they would not have been in alignment with, like jobs. Getting locations, so basically places to live, like houses and apartments. They're really rising above the norm, is what I'm hearing. They're rising above their normal selves. Some of them used to have a codependency issue with divine femme, and they're learning within themselves how to create their own reality. A lot of them are charging towards you with the Knight of Swords. All right, they're headed towards you. They're charging after you. All right. Some of your divine counterparts are going to come in so fast. Some of your twin flames are going to come in so fast. It's going to make your head spin. They're not even going to add up all the costs. They're just going to come in because they know that this is the right timing. And, this is an ambitious energy that they're coming in with. They're coming in feeling very ambitious, divinely guided. They are getting instructions from the divine now. That's what that intuition is all about. Them tapping into the intuition, listening to their inner voice, which is the voice of God. And that's the reason why they're feeling the way that they're feeling. They're tired of feeling, that cheap love, that is superficial. They want to feel the deepness of this connection. They realize that they are your soulmate, but on a deeper level, because we have the Six of Cups, which is the soulmate card. But this is more than just a soulmate. This is your twin flame. And your twin flame loves you so much. Your twin flame is really, at this point, becoming very anxious for this union. And they're coming in and they're really not making any excuses anymore, because they can't shake this union. I feel like many of your twin flames have tried to shake off this energy and realize that it doesn't go anywhere. They try to not think about you, but the more that they try not to think about you, the more that they are anchored the more that they feel solidified. Hello, Kanisha. Welcome. They're feeling more solid in this connection. Hello, Tasha. Welcome, welcome. They're feeling more solidified in this love, and it just gives them confirmation of what they've been feeling in their heart. It's like confirmation in the mind and the heart. I feel like the mind and the heart are connecting when I look at the Six of Cups. And along with the Six of Cups, we also um, have the Seven of Swords. They're tired of wearing this false mask. Who are they kidding? Who was they lying to anyway? Themselves? Because they sure couldn't lie to you about their feelings, about their emotions. I feel like they've been trying to hide it. Exactly. Exactly. Street P Doctoro, you got it. Oh, yes. Yes, Goddess Melinda. Hello, beautiful. Oh, my moderator's on here. This is beautiful. You guys, please don't forget to smash that like button. So, as a byproduct, Divine Masculine is ready to come home. Look at this. This is the Eight of Swords. No, it's not. Sorry. This is Japanese tarot. So give me a moment, you guys, so I can get the interpretation of this. All right. So I really feel that in the sense of this, he is starting to see what's on the horizons. Like he's starting to count his blessings. He's starting to look at the damage that he did to you, the damage that he caused you. All right. I am doing personals. I will go ahead and get the information in here. I'm doing 6 card pulls only today. Let me go ahead and get that donation button up. All right, you guys, I'm only doing 6 card pulls today. I will start doing the 11 again when I am divinely guided to do so. But right now, I've been just divinely guided to do the 6 cards because it gives you so much more. You get more. Okay. All right. So the link is there for those of you that are interested in doing 6 cards. All right, what else is going on with Divine Masculine? All right, so it's like you are this person's dream come true, their wish fulfillment. I feel like a lot of the masculines have been recovering from some type of illness. I don't know exactly what they've been going through, but your divine counterpart, your divine masculine has recovered from an illness. Please take what resonates. But most definitely they're focused on coming in. The energy that they have right now is more, there's more hope. They feel more optimistic. A lot of you divine feminines have changed your aura and the output of what you've been putting in the universe. You have changed your energy, and this has enabled them to come in on your frequency, to come and vibrate on your frequency. Because a lot of you have had some very funky energy, let's just say that. You have been feeling a certain type of way towards your divine counterpart, and because you've been working on yourself, your inner self, your inner child, your inner wounds, and have been working on your shadow, it has really lightened your aura. A lot of your vibrations and your auras are so much more lighter, more pleasing, more, I want to say, hypnotic, to the point where you have drawn your divine counterpart to you, and they want to be around you. Like they want to mess with you, they want to vibrate on your frequency and what your frequency has to offer. I can believe that. Street P, I'm gonna call you Street P. I can believe that for darn sure. Got it, Divine Femme. So they're just like in the energy now of just optimism, more positive than what I feel like they've ever been. And a lot of their positive changes and their positive energy has a lot to do with you, Divine Feminines. The work that you guys have done is really paying off. And it's just gonna, bring back full circle what belongs to you. This is the Temperance card. This is about balance. And oh no, this is the Chariot. Sorry. All right. So I really feel like you guys have really worked so hard that things are just coming back full circle for you. Okay. Things are coming back full circle. It's like I'm hearing a reward, like a cosmic reward, like your cosmic rewards are coming in. See that? It's like so this is the Wheel of Fortune. I'm sorry, I said Chariot. And that's why you have spiritual insight, you have the strength of, the ego is the insight, the lion is your strength, your courage. I really feel like you and your divine counterpart are kind of like sipping off of the same cosmic straw. All right. And it's just bringing back things full circle between the two of you. Everything is everything, and everything means everything. Oh my God. Ah, Melinda, what in the world? You gave me more than what I appreciate you, Empress. You gave me more than what the reading is for. Aww. Great. I've been searching for positive for a very long time. Vibrations of the Nations. I've been the center to give advice, but I've never been able to take my own advice, period. Helping everybody else get through their traumas. My face to my own, finally. Amen and amen. Yes. Oh my God. I really appreciate it. Now we have 13 viewers. Hey, amen and amen. I just want to make sure that those like buttons are getting pushed because we're only at 8 likes. Can we please have those that just chimed in to please like? Thank you so much. It helps for the video to be reviewed by more than just us. And the more people I can help, the more that I feel like I've done my job. So your twin flame is going through a tired moment. Okay, the divine is definitely shaking some things up in this person. No, this is the hangman. Sorry. This Chinese tarot, you guys bear with me here. I really know tarot, but this is written in Chinese. You see that? So I have to make out by the way it looks and a number on the card. So this is the hangman. They're awakening spiritually. Cross out the tower moment. I really feel like they are going through a tower moment, but with the energy of this card, they are awakened spiritually. They cannot turn off their awakened frequency. Once you awaken, we all know once you awaken, you cannot go back to sleep. All right. Divine Feminine, they're looking at you as being everything that they need. You're in the 9 of Pentacles. So you're bountiful, fruitful, productive. Okay. All right. Okay. Yes, Goddess Melinda, I got you. As soon as I do this challenge for the collective, I'll get right into the personal read, you guys. So just continue to keep having the personal readings come through. 6 card pulls. There's a link there for those that just joined us. All right. So we have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups. So your divine masculine is wanting to come in and give you a love offer. All right. It may not be what you've been expecting, but slow and steady wins the race, you guys. We can't expect all of this to happen overnight. All right. I'm pull a couple of more cards and then we'll go ahead and get into what the universe has to say about this connection. And then we'll go ahead and do the pulls. We know this is not an overnight process and it's going to take some time. But here's the thing, at least when it happens and come back for you, it's going to be long term. With the Ace of Pentacles, that is more of a slower energy, but it's more of a energy that you can count on. All right. It's more productive and it's more solid. When your divine counterpart comes back in, when your twin flame comes back in, they are not going to leave. I really need to talk to you. He has a mental break. Oh, I'm sorry. He had a mental breakdown and he's in a mental hospital for 72 hours. Hold, but we can talk more about this. Yes, we can. Yes, we can, Empress. I'm so sorry to hear that, boo. Wow. Sorry. Yes, we will talk more about it. You have been through a lot. Okay, so we got the Queen of Swords. This is about him learning how to communicate, the art of communication, him learning how to speak his truth. When he comes back to you, that communication, that line of communication is going to be open. I feel like some of you have dealt with trying to get your divine counterpart to open up, and they have been really reserved. They've been kind of holding back their energy. All right. So let's go ahead and see what else the universe has to say here. Your divine counterpart is feeling good, though. All right. Just the ideal of being next to you is very soothing to their souls. All right. That is what is basically keeping them alive. It's like the thought of the intimacy with you, the connection with you is what is keeping them going. And I feel like some of them are just dealing with some depression right now. And they're learning to cope. They're learning to cope without you. It's not been easy. They've been putting on this false mask. Remember with the Seven of Swords that was in the reading and your spread for the collective, that's a false mask. They've not only been lying to you, but they also have been lying to themselves. Respect. All right. So you value everyone's unique perspective on the path to love. So this is them being more open to the way that you love and not trying to force it. I feel like some of you have been forced into this Betty Crocker cookie cutter person that your person wanted you to be based off of their false narratives that they've played out in their relationships. Well, it didn't work. That's the reason why they have exes. That's the reason why you have exes. We're supposed to glean the lessons that we need to learn from it, and we're supposed to move on. And so they need to respect that you are where you are because of the events that shape and molded you. Okay, it built what is called character within you and within themselves. They're learning to live in the present moment. Okay, you live in the moment and are able to bring forth the energy of love in your current circumstances. So they're learning to embody the present moment because that's all we have anyway. The past is gone, future hasn't gotten here yet. So we can only live from this now moment. All right. Okay, keep on talking. I'm just going to roll a blunt and listen and claim this because it is mine. It's already done, and everyone in this room, the chariot awaits us. That's right, to receive our divine blessings. That's ours. Amen. All right, Goddess Melinda, you get a chance to have your comment on the screen because I truly am in 100% congruency with what you said about everyone that's in this chat. Everyone that has been drawn to this, you're drawn to it because you're on the vibrational frequency and you're in vibrational alignment to receiving this. That's the reason why there's only 15 people here. It could have been 115. Hell, it could have even been 1,000 people here right now. I have over 12,000 subscribers, but there's only 16 of us. All right. There's only 16 of us for a reason. Please smash that like button. And I totally agree. All right. So your divine counterpart, your twin flame is now knowing what cause and effect means. You are aware that the love you create is your thoughts, is an agent of change and a foundation of your results. So they're starting to realize how powerful their thoughts are, and they're holding themselves accountable. They're holding themselves accountable for the past and what they've done and what they didn't do. Okay, that's all we can do in the end, Divine Film, is just keep our heads up and be positive. Let me go ahead and get one more card and we'll go ahead and get into you guys' personal readings. And thank you guys so much. All right, and thank you for the overage too for your payment to Divine Film. All right, kindness. You are a humanitarian made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. So they're learning kindness actually through you, Divine Film. They're watching you and how you deal with people and how you handle people, and it's kind of like a example. They're looking up to you as the example to follow because Divine Feminines, you are truly taking the lead. You are spearheading, all right? You are spearheading in this whole twin flame union. All right, let's go ahead and start with Divine Film. Divine Film, let me shuffle the cards to get the energy off, and we'll go ahead and pull your 6 cards for you. Okay. All right, we got your first card, which is past. All right, there's 18 viewers. Can we please get some more likes here? And then we also have elevation for your second card. Spread the love and divine messages by hitting the like button, please. Yes, thank you so much, Street P. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm trying to find your comment. Here we go. Spread the love and divine messages by hitting the like button, please. All right, so you are highlighted for your comment. Thank you so much. Love and light. Thank you for the positivity. Thank you for being my moderator. I appreciate your contribution. All right. Okay, and then your third is cause and effect. And let's get you 3 cards from Tarot. I need to shuffle this to get the old energy off Divine Film. Give me just a few moments. These cards are turned around kind of funky today. I don't know how they got like that, but give me 1 second. I'm rearranging the cards. All right, there's 17 people here. Can I get some more likes, please and thank you? All right. Give us the next 3 cards for Divine Film. Thank you so much, Desire 66. All right, so we got King of Swords. Four of Cups. Someone not seeing what's in front of them. Goddess Melinda, I'm going to call you right after this live, this time for real, so I won't forget. And the last card is the Temperance card. Okay. Right? Am I right? Wait a second. Yeah. All right. So I really feel like things are balancing out between you and your divine counterpart. Your divine counterpart is very stubborn. With the Four of Cups, they cannot really see you for who you are because they haven't came to clearly see themselves. So he has a good thing right in front of him, but he really cannot see. And the reason why is because he needs to cut off people. He needs to set boundaries with this King of Swords, okay? He needs to be assertive and not entertain things that are going to get in the way of the union. All right? But The temperance is the balance that's happening. There is a balancing act that's happening regardless of where his mental is right now, because of where you are in your spiritual mind, where you are in your autonomy in your spiritual body. All right. With the past, it says through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. So, what it's saying right now is that you need to transform your heart space, clear it out of any stagnant or stale energy, anything that your twin could have done to you in the past, or because of what they didn't do in the past. We need to clear that out so we're not holding that against your person. Because remember, we all came here to experience this thing called life. We all are going to do things that may rub the other person the wrong way. And I really feel like your divine masculine has really rubbed you the wrong way. All right. But right now, it's all about elevation. That is what is going on. That is the name of the game. You are elevating, and the more you elevate, the more your twin flame is going to elevate. You're making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love. That is what you're doing. That is what you're working on. You need to raise your vibration of love. The higher that you are in your high heart, and holding love and light for your divine counterpart with Christ consciousness, the more that you're going to be able to draw this love in. I really feel like you are in that process, but you still have some things you need to clear out. You may need to call on Jesus and Lady Nadia. The Nadia and Jesus help with the heart, and to help us to send that love out and to receive that love back in. There are also meditations that are on YouTube that can help you with that. And last but not least, there is a whole dynamic between you and your twin of cause and effect. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and foundation of your results. So don't look at what he's doing or what he's not doing. Change the dynamic with your thoughts. You can change the energy of your union by using your thoughts with visualization and visualizing it the way you want it. As stubborn as he is, as much of a knucklehead he may be, you can still change that energy by visualizing him being very given, like giving in, very sympathetic towards you, very loving towards you. You can change that energy just based off of visualization. Oh, I'm glad. Good. I know. I know. And see, this is great. This is what you should do. You should love yourself. If you're open to meeting someone new, that's fine too, babe. This is not about your twin so much as it is about your own energy, and the fact that you're getting your own stuff in check. That's a plus, plus, plus. And that is your reading, dear. All right, guys, Melinda, you are next. I know. I cannot wait until I get on the phone with you. I can't wait until we talk, Goddess Melinda. Seriously. I miss our talks. I really, truly do. All right. So your next book, let me go ahead and shuffle the deck. And yeah, there we go. There you go, Divine Film. You get a chance to stay on there for this comment because the fact of you working on yourself with self-love. And as you can see, you guys, I have Guadalupe right here. Version Day Guadalupe for self-love. That's a self-love candle. And I really felt that we all needed the energy of self-love, including myself, because I get lost into, my connection and my relationship too, that I forget about myself. And I've always been like that. And that's not a good habit. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead to go to Goddess Melinda. Spirit, please give us our first card. Our first card is creativity. All right. Let's go ahead and get our second card. Second card is loyalty. You're welcome, Divine Film. Third card is vision. We were just talking about that. I was just talking about that with Divine Film. Beautiful. Okay, now let's get your 3 tarot cards. Let me shuffle this real quick. All right. Okay. And the first card we got, man, the King of Swords. Sword today in the collective. And on these personal reads. Same position as Divine Films, too. First position. All right. Our second card for Goddess Melinda. All right. So we got the Page of Wands. Okay. All right. Let me look. Okay, we got the Queen of Swords. Woo, the Queen and the King of Swords. Okay. All right. So interpretation, the fact that the King and the Queen of Swords are not facing each other does confirm the separation between you and your divine counterpart. But you have in the middle the Page of Wands, which means that they're still very passionate about you. Your divine counterpart feels that the way that he shows that he loves you is by making love to you. He thinks he can make everything up through sex. All right. That's what this energy shows me. All right. Okay, here we go. We got a page right in the middle. And as you can see, the king and the queen. This is how it came in. Sorry. They're not facing each other, which means that there's just a short break here. With the passion and the desire and the fire between you and your divine counterpart is on point. It's always on point. And it's a very strong connection. All right. But he's still learning to be a man. He's still learning a lot. So you're feeling in this time, you're feeling very creative. Even though things are at a standstill, you're still doing your part with the creativity. You love to devise new ideals, innovations, and forms of illumination. You like to see this the way you want it. You're very loyal to your cause with the loyalty card. You're very loyal to the connection. All right. Your reality, your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. You're very devoted to your divine counterpart. Vision, no matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving and just universe. You already know he's coming home to you. When he comes home, he's coming home to you. That's what the cards show. All right. Exactly. You're doing very good in your business and you're doing very good for yourself, by the way. But you're also doing very good in your union. Okay. You're harder on yourself than what you really need to be because you're thinking you can do something to make this connection better, but yeah, there is nothing you can do to make this connection better. You've done your part. Now everything else kind of like falls on him is what I'm picking up. And I feel like everything falls is gonna fall on him. All right. You're just that loving divine feminine to hold space and just allow him to evolve like the beautiful butterfly that he is, because I feel like he's going through so many transformations spiritually that honestly he just had a dark night of the soul. I don't feel like it's anything mental. We'll talk about that more in depth because that is your personal business. I have something personal I want to share with you along those lines, but I just want to just kind of like touch on that because it's coming up in your reading. All right. This is, not dealing with your mental thoughts correctly, the King of Swords, okay? Because the swords is all about cerebral, it's all about thoughts, it's all about how we're thinking. All right. So he's just barraged with a lot right now. But overall, the energy of this is very good. And communication is really key between the two of you. That's one thing that I feel like you guys have always been good at is communicating with each other. And that's still going to hold true when he comes home. And that is your beautiful reading, dear. All right. I also have another reading. Ivana. I got you, girl. Let's do this. I know that's right. Vibrations of the Nations. I'm gonna have to pin this one. I feel that so much. Old soul, new changes. Feel like I've started over so many times. God, I feel the same way. Okay, no problem. I got you, girl. These cards. Why are these cards? I don't know what's happening and why these cards are getting turned around like this. I know I'm not doing this. I am messing these cards up. I'm coming, Ivana. Sorry, boo. But I got to get these cards right so the energy can be right. Okay. How much? Oh, it's $25. 6 cards. 6 card pulls, $25. All right. And the link is here, Empress, and welcome, Empress Yolanda. All right, Ivana, I'm coming, boo. Let's get your 3 cards. First card is tolerance. Okay. Second card is virtue. Okay. Patience is a virtue. That's the first thing I thought of when I seen that card. Third card is freedom. All right, let's go ahead and shuffle up the tarot. All right, I got you. Are you under Vanille Crush Company? Street P? Let me know. You're welcome, Goddess Melinda. All right, Ivana, let's go ahead and get your 3 tarot. Spirit, what is the first card? What is the first card? First card. Ooh, 7 of Wands. Okay. Mm. Okay, I have to look that up. And then you have the Star card. This Japanese is in Japanese, y'all. What is that? That is the Death card. It looked like the Death card, but I wasn't quite sure. You got the Death card and you have the Star card. All right, so something had to end in order for you guys to have a new beginning. So you had to have an ending in order for you to have this beautiful brand new beginning. All right, wish fulfillment, dreams come true. It's like almost like you and your person have been waiting. It's like you thought it was over, but to your shock or, to your dismay, let's just say, no, nothing's ending. If anything, you guys are having a beautiful beginning. It's like both of you are fighting to preserve and to keep love alive. Look, I can't make this stuff up. With the 7 of Wands here next to the Death card, it means that there was a transformation that needed to take place in order for you both to be in a place where you can appreciate one another, where you can appreciate what, one had to offer over the other. I really feel like your person is transitioning. They're transforming. All good things have to come to an end. And that's where I feel like you are in the grand scheme of things, right at the very beginning of a new beginning. Because I feel like the old chapter has already passed both of you by. You're out of that. And I don't think that you guys thought it was going to come back around, but sorry. It is. It's in your cards. Because both of you didn't let the fire fully die. Period. That fire is still burning. It's almost like in the old energy, you guys were tolerating each other. And I really feel like your tolerance is more higher than your person. But now you appreciate each other's points, each other's point of views, because you sense the love in that person. And your person senses the love in you. Like, out of any connection, they truly can say that you love them. I don't think that they were that convinced in other connections, and they weren't supposed to be, because these other people weren't their twin flame. You are. And by virtue, you acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourages your person to grow. It has caused for them to evolve, to get out of that stalemate energy and to, kick it up in high gear. And I feel like they have freedom with you. Like other connections, they have people cling to them, and they have people kind of like, what is it? What is it? Oh, the word I'm looking for. Cling to them. And what is the word? Oh, they're needy. They were needy. But you bring your own thing to the table, and that's what they love, because they feel so free. All right. And I really feel like with you, you're releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through your energy of being open, your openness. Like you're more open now, um, you know, as opposed to where you were before. Like you don't prejudge them the way that you used to. And you're really looking into this energy where it's really releasing, and it creates this space of freedom for both of you. And that is the energy that I feel you in. So who's Ivana? Who did I just read for? Who's Ivana? I haven't got to you yet. Street P. I'm still on Ivana. And I was wondering who that person was. I'm about to get to you. You're next, Street P. Ivana, are you vibrations? Are you vibrations of the nations? Please let me know. Aww. Ivana Mason, here you are. Thank you. I believe both of us are healing. Absolutely, honey, you are. And it's all going to come back in culmination, because you are this person's wish fulfillment dream come true, and they do recognize you as such. They recognize that you have a deep connection, a deep soulmate connection. And I really feel, like I said again, even though you guys are not together, you guys are still defending the energy of this union. Like you're not going to let nobody say anything crazy about him. And your divine counterpart is not going to let no one say anything crazy about you. That's the energy that I'm feeling between your connection with this person. All right, so that does conclude your reading. All right, Street P, let's do you, girl. All right, Spirit, please give me the energy and the reading for Street P. Thank you. For those of you that have just logged on, I am doing 6 card pulls for $25. If you're interested, the link is here. Oh, thank you, boo. Don't be nervous. Please give me the first card for Street P. And that is respect. Okay. Cooperation, tolerance. That's the last card. Okay, Spirit, give us the 3 tarot that we need for Street P, please. All right, let's go ahead and get 3 cards for Street P. All right, the first card that we have here is 10 of Swords. Wow. I believe your divine counterpart has been affected more than what you know by your separation. All right. Yeah. 4 of Pentacles. Mm-hmm. I'm coming. That's all right. You don't got to apologize for that. It's all good. Spirit, what is... Okay, that's the last card. The last card is Strength. Okay, all right. So here we go. I really feel like your divine counterpart has been holding on to you. They don't want nobody else to have you, but they haven't admitted that to you. They've been kind of like breadcrumbing you, giving you a little bit just to keep you hooked. But they know you deserve more. That's what the 4 of Coins is about. All right? It's about someone holding on to the connection, clinging on to the connection, not letting go. Even if they know that they should, they're still holding on. Okay? They're still holding on. They're not letting go. They don't want to let go. They feel comfortable. They feel secure when they think about this connection. But your divine counterpart has had a mental breakdown. They have. They haven't admitted it to you. But they are really beating themselves up. They really feel like life is not the same. They have come to the end of the road, okay? And they're beginning now to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And you are that light. You are that light. And you strengthen them. And not only do you strengthen them because they're your twin flame, they're getting strengthened by their angels and their guides too, and their ancestors. It's like their whole spiritual team right now is encamped around your person. Because they're the reason why they had this mental breakdown, the reason why they had this dark night of the soul, because that's what it is because your person was running from their journey, okay? The truth of who they are. And whenever we do that, we are always course corrected and we're put back on track. Okay? Exactly. I feel like there was a need for respect. He did not respect you. All right. So it says you value everyone's unique perspective on the path to love. So this is what will bring the two of you back together when he starts meeting you at your level and respecting you, and both of you cooperate because you have cooperation. It takes two to tango, right? So in your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. So I really believe that your person is now seeing that value in you, which is symbolized by the 4 of Coins. Okay, that's the reason why they're clinging and they're holding on to you, because he knows your value. He understands that you are divine feminine. And so at this point, it's going to take cooperation, the two of you, to tolerate one another. That's why you have a tolerance card, to tolerate each other's iniquities and each other's differences. It's easy to love someone when you're on the same vibrational frequency and it's all good. But when someone kind of like, veers to the left or veer to the right and it's not what you want, it's hard because it's like, that ain't what I signed up for. That's not what I want. And we are beginning to learn in your twin flame connection to honor people as they are, to love them as they are, because we can look past our children's imperfection. We can look past our parents' imperfections. But what's wrong with us? What's wrong with us when it comes to our lovers? Why do we feel like they have to walk on water for us? Why do we feel like they have to be perfect? They're not. And if we can forgive our children, if we can forgive our parents, if we can forgive our family, then we also need to forgive our lovers. Yeah, and this, I'm glad you touched on this, because the other interpretation for this is that someone who mishandles money. Okay, the Four of Coins is someone who mishandles money. Either they hoard it or they don't make the right investments. They may be materialistic and they may spend their money on, like, Jordans, and know that they needed to invest that in something else, right? So again, your connection, once you guys learn how to tolerate and cooperate and respect each other, that is when your divine masculine is going to be able to feel comfortable and coming home and being in a 3D union with you. But I really feel like that is on the horizons. I really do. For everyone that is in this chat, you were drawn to this life for a reason. You weren't just drawn to it because of the title. Okay, remember, we're spirits. We're spirits housed in a physical body. Your spirit led you here for a reason. Okay, and it's not a coincidence that all my moderators were on first before everyone else joined. All right, so that does conclude your reading, beautiful. Next we have I hope I'm saying this name right. Oh, Yolanda. Got you, girl. Okay. Yolanda, you're next, beautiful. Let's do it. Thank you all for your participation. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link one more time for those that are last minute that would like to do a 6-card pull with me. So about time I get finished reading for Yolanda, I can go ahead and do others if you're interested. If not, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I appreciate it. You're certainly welcome, Street P. I'm so grateful for you, boo. All of my moderators, thank you all. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being open and available for me. Now I know what time to come on. All right, so we got Virtue for you, Goddess Yolanda. We got Tolerance. Man, Tolerance came out on every reading. What the hell? What are the odds of that? We need to learn how to tolerate our twin flames, because some of us don't have no patience, I see. And Integrity. So that says a lot. That says a lot already, and I haven't even got to your tarot. All right, let's get to the tarot. Let me go ahead and shuffle. For those of you that are here, please do not forget to hit that like button. Please and thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So let's get our first card. Let's get our first card, Spirit. Give us our first card for Yolanda. First card for Yolanda. First card for Yolanda. Position. Okay. Second card, Empress. Third card, Judgment. Ooh, that clarion call has been sent out loud and clear for your masculine. So your masculine is not seeing his power. He doesn't know his power. He doesn't know how strong he really is. He doesn't know that he is an old soul. Okay? And he got this. He really do. And he doesn't realize how much he's evolved. Even in this short period of time, I really feel like he has evolved on a level that he can't even understand or contemplate right now. But that's what it is. It's about him knowing his power, and not only knowing his power, but how to use it. You can know your power, but if you don't know how to use your power, what's the point? Right? So that's what he needs to get in congruency with. He needs to learn himself. He needs to know how to use his, abilities and his talents in order to make a living, in order to, transition and ascend. But I really feel like with this Empress card being right next to the musician, that you're helping him to see those changes that he need to make, because he's already been called into judgment. It's like you both now are in divine court. Not that you're in trouble, but as you can see with the judgment here, is the angels like, hello, it's time for you guys to come into union. It's time for you to be together in 3D. Wake up, wake up, wake up. And you guys are there. But if you look, there is a man and there is a woman, but there's also a child here. There is a child involved. um there is a child involved with your divine counterpart in you. There's a child that is involved here that has something to do with your journey. Okay, please take what resonates, how that resonates, but there is a child that has a lot to do with the journey between you and your divine counterpart. Next, we have virtue. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourages other to grow. But because of your virtues, that is allowing your divine counterpart to see the changes that they need to make within themselves. Okay. Um, you guys are tolerating each other at this moment, looking at each other's viewpoints, trying to understand where the other person is coming from. And I feel like it's a little bit more harder for you to see his side and see his perspective, because there's been so much wounding. All right, there's been so much wounding, there's been so much trauma on his part, there's been so much affliction on his part towards you, because he's not been honest. We got integrity. All right, but I feel like you're teaching him this because you're not tolerating it. um, I know, but I don't have Cash App, Angelic Divine Feminine. Sorry. I don't have it. Oh, wow. Sorry you had a bad experience. All right, but back to you, Yolanda. Your divine counterpart is awakening, and they're finding out that they can't just, pull one over on you. That was his lesson. And he learned that because you are a dang on good teacher. You taught him that. And so it says you demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with your every action. So you are, I feel like, invoking in him to be honest, to be real. Okay, because he didn't already learn the hard way. He cannot come to you with no BS. He cannot come to you with anything other than the truth. So good job for you. I really feel like you guys are really close in coming together in union, because you have the judgment card right next to the Empress. It's like good job. I feel like the angels are telling you good job, goddess. You are doing it. You are doing everything that you're supposed to do. You're standing your ground, you're setting your boundaries, and you're being your true authentic self. You're not being no one other than who you are. And you're not accepting the breadcrumbs. You're not accepting for the little okey doke, okay? Because you too are in that musician high priestess energy. You know how to, attune yourself. You also know how to work on your autonomy. And you're just magical like that. And so that is kind of like reverberating back to your twin. Your twin is seeing that. Your twin is admiring that, and that is holding them to their own personal integrity. Because some people just was not raised on love; they was raised on survival. And I really feel like your twin flame was one of them people. And that does conclude your reading. You're welcome, goddess. All right. I believe that's all the readings that are here. Um, Let me double check just to be on the safe side. Yes, that's all the readings. Thank you guys so much for your participation. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. It is a good karma to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a love donation if you feel inclined to, or you can purchase a gift from my wish list on Amazon and it will appear on the channel. I now wrap you in my love and I cloak you with the light of Christ consciousness. And so it is, everyone. Namaste.